Hi, top 11 managers. How are you? I hope everyone is having great time. This is your friend Al Mamun and I'm from Bangladesh. Guys, this is the only YouTube channel that provides valid top 11 content daily basis and you are all top 11 managers. So it is your channel and you should subscribe your own channel, guys. In this video, I am going to show you top 3 formation and tactics of all time in top 11 2024. At the number 3, I'm going to show you 4-3-3 formation. 4-3-3 formation is one of the best formation in top 11. There is a reason. Best formation for non-money users, you can simply say this. Money users spend a lot of money and they build 200% players and they can have different sort of formation that I'm gonna discuss in this video as well. But we are non-money users. Many of you are not spending money in this game. So if you do not have 200% players, then this formation is the best formation for you because it is balanced. It is having 4 defender, 3 midfielder, 3 attackers. That means you have everything that you need. In every section you have players. So that's the reason why this one is the best formation in top 11 for non-money users. But if you have money, if you have money to spend in this game, then that's the different story because there are plenty of very pro formation in top 11 that you can use if you have 200% players, and it is almost impossible to win against those formation if they have 200% players. So now let's talk about the tactic of these 4-3-3 formation. This one is one of the best default tactics in top 11. So simply with 4-3-3 you can use this formation anytime if you want to play attacking game. But if you do not want to play attacking game, you can also go for team mentality normal. You can keep focus passing mixed, passing style mixed and force counter attack off. For this formation I prefer pressing style low, tackling style hard and marking style zonal. Play offside trap, it should be off. If your opponent pass long, then you can go for on. So other things will remain exactly same. You can use these. At the number 2, I have a defensive formation, which is a bit of a unique formation and not really used one, vastly used one. It's a 4-1-4-1. So a bit of a rare. You will not see many people use this, but this formation is quite a defensive one. I always go for attacking formation at the top 5, but this time at the top 3, I will keep this formation. This is a defensive formation, and if you like defensive style, then this formation is one of the best formation for you because you have strong defense and you have a strong midfield. In fact, very strong midfield. If you have quality defenders and midfielder players, then you can really control your goal bar and your midfield. This will really frustrate your opponent if he cannot go through your midfield and defense. But there is a common drawback of this formation as well, and you know that this drawback is actually not allowing too many attacking players in this formation. This is the only problem, but sometimes you need defensive formation as well because these days you see a lot of big players and big teams. They're using a lot of money, they're producing 200% players despite you are having same level, but they are having huge teams, a big difference between you and your opponent. The reason is they're having many 200% players. So now what to do if you are not a money user? So you will have to use a formation that really can defend them, formation and tactics. So this is the only thing you can do apart from training. So now the tactic for this formation is it should be defensive, as I said. So team mentality, hard defending, focus passing mixed, passing style mixed, allowing every sort of passes, and force counter attack of course should be on because you're playing defending game. You're gonna defend most of the time. and then suddenly you're gonna go for attack, and that counter attack will produce goals, and you will win matches. So this is how this formation works. And pressing style should be low because you don't want your players get tired against big teams. Marking style should be zonal. You don't want to mark man to man because man to man creates a space for your opponents and they will score for these. So it's better you can use zonal. And play offside trap should be off. You can go for on whenever your opponents pass long. And here comes the formation number 1, 3-1-5-1 formation. At the moment, this is 2024, and this is the formation that is topping the list everywhere. This is the most popular formation in top 11 history. So this is currently the formation that used by many people, and I must say that this is the formation which is for money user, mostly for money user. Yes, if you are non-money user, you can also use this. It's not like that, but this is the best one. This is the pro formation, and pro formation is generally for money user. This formation doesn't work when you have a poor player, when you don't have more than 180% player. This formation will not work better. The reason is these players, as you can see, 5 players are interrelated. That means all are midfielder. Again, DMC also has connection with these 5 players. So these 6 players have direct connection with each other. So you must have quality player in these section. And now ML, AMR, they're independent as well. They have different sort of role, although they are also midfielder, but they are left midfielder and right midfielder. So you have also role of MC, who are actually central midfielder. So in these formation, you will have to build every player. So when you have great quality players, this formation always get unstoppable. This is the formation in which you will be able to control the midfield and defense. So this is gonna be a great wall of China for opponents when you have great quality players. Now I'm gonna talk about the tactic as well a bit. So I prefer for this formation team mentality hard attacking. You can go hard attack to score goals. So hard attacking for this formation, team mentality, and focus passing, mixed passing style short, because you are focusing on midfield base formation. Yes, you are focusing on midfield base formation, in which almost technically you can say 7 midfielders. You have 7 midfielders, only 3 defenders who are independent and only focusing on defense. So these formation requires short passing, and force counter attack you can go for off because you're playing hard attacking game. Again, pressing style I always prefer low. As I said, it drain your condition, so you don't need to go for it. Your players doesn't need to press hard in order to get the ball, because you have 7 players who will already control and try to get ball from your opponents. And tackling style, it should be hard. You can go for hard tackling so that your opponent get frustrated. They will not be able to go through from your great wall of China. Marking style zonal, that's what I prefer always. Play offside trap, you can go for on, and also you can go for off. It doesn't matter. Now I'm going to show you some goals and the performance of 2 formation, 4-3-3 formation, and the 3-1-5-1 formation. So you're going to watch these goals and the performance in match situation performance of this formation and tactics. Now watch the goals of 3-1-5-1 formation, and this opponent is bigger than mine, so that I can show you exactly what happened with this formation and tactics.